Hey guys, Dr. M3 here, coming to you somewhat live. I just got back from an awesome adventure in Europe. I was in Munich and then in Rome, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen the posts and Facebook, in fact, of some of the things that were happening. Of course, I get back to Pittsburgh, and what do I run into? Traffic. And just dense traffic, but it's okay, you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna do this really quick vlog. You know, since I was traveling, I didn't get to post anything on the YouTube channel, but let me tell you that it was an awesome trip. I always love driving in Germany. The autobahn, if you've never experienced the autobahn, you know, it's one of those things in life that if you're a car guy or girl, you've got to experience. You're gonna want to experience for sure. So think about it and try to figure out a way to get there to do it. And if you're in Europe, you should try to get to the Nürburgring. In fact, I just posted a new story on the Facebook page about speed limits on the Nürburgring. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, I just think that's just horrible. And it'll probably kill the lap times from these car companies that are trying to do it. And as you know, Lamborghini just posted an incredible sub 7 minute lap time in the new Super Veloce. And of course the other big hypercars, the SV is not a hypercar, it is a supercar, but the hypercars have not really posted their times, with the exception of the 918 Spider, the 918 Spider. So God knows, let's see what happens with that. But we definitely, if in fact true that we've lost the ability to just go all out on the Nürburgring, that would be a real tragedy. Anyway, I'm driving in sports mode now. Let me tell you about what's coming up. So there's a lot of stuff coming up for the rest of June, and more importantly for July. We're going to bring a whole bunch of folks together from around the country for the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix. But I'm going to post a video from this new trip called the Travelog for my Brazilian friends and fans. That footage that I had on the main in my main folder got corrupted, but I did have a backup. It's just a lot slower and tedious to download, so I still am hopeful that I'll be able to show you guys the travelogue that happened in Brazil, because it was awesome. I had a most amazing ride in an LP700, and it was crazy. So I want to bring that to you, and just some of the stuff that I hung out with. So, you know, like 30 plus people spontaneously who were fans that came out to greet me. So I really want to put that vlog out for you guys, and I know you've been patiently waiting for it a couple of months now. I have Cars and Coffee tomorrow. I was in fact going to take the one of the other exotic cars out today when I got home, but it's kind of raining and it's a little bit of a mess, and I don't like driving my cars in the rain, and that's just me anyway. You definitely wanted to buy a car from me, because when you get it, it's like new. I really care for my cars a lot. And it's like, you know, it's the same thing like you guys. When you go away and you come home, and maybe there's a significant other, a special friend, you know, family member, maybe it's a game or something you like to do. When you get back, you're just like, I want to go do it. You have this urge, and that's what I had today. But I'm going to be stymied a little bit by the weather, so. But I can't complain. I'm still driving an i8. I still need to do a full review for you guys on this car for sure. You know, things like right now I'm driving in sports mode, which is kind of a little ridiculous if you ask me, because I'm going 20 miles an hour. But let me show you a few things. This is comfort, and it's, you know, very quiet, electric engine. Will supplement, depending on the throttle input, with a little power from the gasoline engine. And then there is this other feature. If I push here and move it into Eco Pro, it actually changes the dashboard from a gray to a bluish. A little bit more power, softer on the throttle response, and again, it's all about efficiency. And then, of course, I just love driving the car in sports mode. And to get it in sports mode, you just tap and you hear the engine come on, and it sounds just a little bit, not a little bit, but a lot better. Nonetheless, it's such a great car to drive, and the reaction around it is unbelievable. Traffic heading home now, but you know, still a little bit around. So we've got some great stuff coming up in, as I said, in
Prepare
July.
to bear left.
Oh boy. Coming up in July, lots of stuff in June here, and of course we have some rally stuff in August. But we'll talk a lot more about that later. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick view.
In 1/4 of a mile, bear left onto Forbes Avenue.
Okay. Thanks. So doing all this sort of stuff.
Bear left.
Sort of update you on a bunch of things, and we sort of go from there. All right. Take care, guys.
In 1/4 of a mile, bear right.